Hey guys, thanks so much for tuning in. We're back here again with Kristin Dion, my friend and interior designer.
Hey guys, if you watched our last video, you'll know that Sam hired me to redo her kids' rooms and add a playroom. And now we're back.
Yeah, and it actually left my living room and dining room feeling a little bit less stylish, so I asked Kristin to come back and use furniture I already had to make it look more stylish and add some budget-friendly accessories. So this is my entryway. It's what you see right when you walk into my house. Before Kristin came, it was actually a real big mishmash of shoes and clutter, and also, for the occasional selfie that I like to do over here, it really didn't look that nice.
So I wanted to give Sam a functional yet pretty space. So let's start with shoe storage. I added 2 baskets where she and her kids and her husband can put their shoes. The table is a very inexpensive console table that was actually unfinished wood, so I stained it darker to match her other decor and added this stylish knob from Anthropologie. We put Land of Nod hooks up here so that she could hang her purse, her hats, her guitar, and actually now this wall functions as art and storage.
So this is my living room. It is the heart of our house, and this room felt really crammed and uninviting.
For example, when you walked into Sam's house, you walked directly into the couch because the couch was shaped like a sectional. And in this room, with the layout, it just didn't really work. So I pulled the couch apart and immediately it opened up the space and made it more inviting. And then I pulled the couch up away from the window because it was sitting directly on the window, and I discovered that she has a floor-to-ceiling window. This is a table that Sam loves and wasn't in here previously.
This was like my favorite piece of furniture that I owned, and it's been sitting in my garage covered, and I always was convinced that it just would never work in this house because it's such a big piece of furniture.
So styling a coffee table of this size can be a challenge, especially when you have 2 toddlers. Toddlers like to get into everything. We found this very child-friendly, lightweight basket here where Sam can store her remotes, put a little fall decor, a candle with a lid, and plants. Plants are one of my favorite ways to accessorize. They add texture, height, and a pop of color.
I was scared of plants before Kristin told me about them because I thought I was gonna kill them.
I also accessorized by adding pillows. The pillows that Sam previously had on this couch were really large and they took up too much space. So we added some smaller pillows with a gentle pop of color and some texture. And actually, these pillows are quite inexpensive. For example, these shaggy, fun textured pillows were $11 on Amazon. I'm gonna link to all of these goodies on my blog post.
And what she's not gonna tell you is that all the vintage indigo pillows are made by her, and you can buy them on her website.
So the other plant we added is this fiddle leaf fig. And while we got rid of most of the toys from her adult space, they're now in the kids' rooms and the playroom, we found this basket at IKEA, very affordable basket, where she can throw some toys in here so the kids have something to play with when they're in the living room.
This is my dining room, and I don't think we ever dined here once. This room was essentially filled with toys. We had a toy kitchen, we had a little table and chair for my kids, we had a shelf filled with toys. This table was pushed all the way back against the wall, blocking all those chairs to make more room for toys. And this table was basically filled with clutter. We would just put things down on it.
So the first thing I did in here is I pulled the table away from the window. I added a jute rug that we found on Overstock. It's very neutral and it contrasts nicely with Samantha's dark table. And I added some fall decor. These are eucalyptus leaves that I clipped from a tree on my street, which is convenient, and 75-cent pumpkins from Ralph's. We also added a plant in the corner. It just fills the corner nicely and it adds height, texture, and a pop of color. Over here in this corner, after we removed the toy shelf, it was a blank corner. And Samantha didn't want to spend a lot of money on art since this is just a rental. So we found this cute print on Etsy. She downloaded it for $4 and I printed it out at Staples for I think about $15, and now we have a cute little styled corner. So Sam mentioned that she had a lot of clutter on her dining room table. So you may be wondering, where did all that clutter go? We bought this cabinet, which has 2 drawers on top, so that she can have a junk drawer, because everybody needs a junk drawer, and also a drawer for mail and other odds and ends. Sam and I talked a lot about organization, and I helped her get rid of some things that she no longer needs. But she needed a place to store some of the things that were in her makeshift pantry that we turned into a playroom. So all of her liquor and water and Other odds and ends are stored down here. And we styled this cabinet as an adult bar area. So she has her bar utensils, a martini shaker, and even Bashi the fish has a home now.
Thank you so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please subscribe right over here. And you can also follow both of us on social media right here. And also to reach Kristin and have her come into your house and work her magic, make sure to follow her on Instagram. You can reach her there or on her blog, where she'll also be posting all the links to everything we talked about today.